Looking down on the opening draw between Dowd and Cizikas. Brian Pochmara and Jake Frank are the referees. Matt McPherson, David Brisebois are the linespersons for this one. As the Capitals kickstart this week before the Olympic break with 3 games in 4 nights. Long wrister right to the midsection, and D'Angelo drops it back into the corner. Just 2 minutes old in this 0-0 game. 4th and final meeting between these two, as Stevenson has that one. Steal for Anders Lee. Gave it up. Leonard turning and burning, 3 abreast at the attacking line. Leonard closes, fires, stop there. Riddick with the splits. Anything that's a media avail for New York. Schaefer's at the top of the list.
I lost all my ink in my inkjet.
Slap shot coming from Heineman, and Stevenson was there on the angle. Lets it fly, glove save, rebound belongs to Van Riemsdyk. He gave it up. Circle it back for D'Angelo. Fires. Stevenson has that. Sandin in tight quarters with Van Riemsdyk, and Washington's away. Wilson pulls up, looks for reinforcements. Protas to the goal. Riddick was waiting deep in his crease.
Yeah, easy blocker save for Riddick.
Sordev playing hide and seek. Stuff attempt. Riddick makes the save in tight. Cross ice. Schaefer swivels. Finds Holmstrom with help. Backdoor look to Drouin. Pad save Stevenson. And now those two guys are going to figure prominently on this first AV power play for Washington. Ovechkin thunders into one, and Riddick made the save at his knees. Caps beating Carolina a couple days ago. They were 0 for 4 with a man advantage. Frank sends in Milano. Backhander wide of the goal.
Yeah, I think at the end of the line, the defenseman just about shot it past that right pad. Good entry once again. Cap showing a lot of good speed. Pollock at the end of the line just about jammed it home. Went wide to that right post.
Just one shot on the man advantage. Lavillier walks right on in to his backhand. Stonewalled by Riddick. Both of Washington's top netminders are on the injured list. Cizikas in close. Paddle down. Stevenson was ready as Faravari clears. Alexa Landestoy, Alan May, TJ Oshie minding the store tonight in the Vanda Pharmaceutical Studios. They'll be with you between periods 1 and 2. Wilson turned it over right in the slot. Bullseye. Barzell.
And he just drops his head there. He knew it right off the bat, trying to go up the middle. Here's Tom on the off wing. He's looking up the middle to Sordev right there. You see Sordev coming right up the middle. It ricochets, and it goes right to Barzell, who puts it under the bar. One more look at Tom down low. There you'll see the little hit as they came in there on the attack. That knocked the puck off a little bit. D'Angelo pinching way down low. Barzell makes no mistake.
In points and assists. Picks up goal number 15 for himself, unassisted. Stevenson makes a stick save. Turns the rebound to the Capital captain. A snapshot that dribbled wide. Strome is next. Dillon feeds. Van Riemsdyk fires. Cuffed down by Riddick. And then he'll pounce on that loose puck. Sordev overskates that one. He was making a move on Cizikas. In neutral ice. Palat behind the defense. Wrapped up there. Wilson takes a penalty.
Jumps over them. Here they are in the neutral zone, and here's Tom Wilson coming back to make a play to prevent a great shot on net. But the collision in the neutral zone sprung Palat. He got a good look. Late power play here for the Islanders.
Is Palat 406? I mean, he's 34 years old. He took a turnover and roofed it against Clay Stevenson. Mark him down just shy of the 17-minute mark. That's the only strike between these two Metro Division rivals as the second period gets back underway on Monumental Sports Network. Protas waiting along the wall. The NHL shutout leader is sitting on the bench tonight. Sorokin has a half dozen of those.
Yeah, go!
They'll interchange, give and go. Richter scores! Faravari has a goal for his baby girl.
After he got clipped on his hand, it didn't look bad here, the way he's able to receive the pass from Tom Wilson and just catch and release. Great pass by Tom, and that puck goes 5-hole with a little bit of a screen. Dowd Up to the point, a give and go with Tom Wilson, and there's the finish at the end of the line.
Baby Anna, born just a couple days ago, already has a keepsake memento. Down low there, a great look for Beauvillier. Ovechkin saw him at the post. Beauvillier, stop attempt, score!
Left pad, and here comes Beauvillier, little shake and bake. He moves a little bit, and there's the puck coming off, and underneath the pad, the left pad of Riddick might have caught Pollock in front of the net, but a good wrap here. Watch the skate come off, and he finds a little bit of daylight between the post and the goalie's skate, and the Caps have a 2-1 lead just like that. When things weren't going well, all of a sudden they are. Momentum in the Caps' favor.
Anthony Beauvillier
closing in on a minute for the rest of the guys on the ice.
Strome threw it to a vacant wing. Barzal sends out Horvat in alone again. Horvat fires, missed the target. Thank you to all the men and women in our technical crew here at Capital One Arena. We also share thanks for your efforts. This big matchup on Monumental Sports Network. Top of the hour time, period 3 unfolds. Wilson towards the cage. It's well wide. It's guarded by David Riddick for New York. Ilya Sorokin sitting this one out. Wilson fires. Rebound there. Follow-up chance. Glove save. Riddick,
who's been on fire. Robbery there with the catching glove. Starts with a good keep-in. The Wilson shot. The follow-up missed by Roy. And then Chychrun, a good opportunity. Here it is. Puck rolling a little bit. Look at how quickly he got that shot away, right, Trenier?
Stevenson in the goal. Bjorklund backing him up. Snapshot towards the cage. Right to the waiting, catching mid of Clay Stevenson.
And here they go, Wilson and Mayfield. He didn't like the hit there in the neutral zone by Tom, and Mayfield's their toughest customer, getting the jump with a couple of shots, but nothing lands there against Tom. These two guys are huge. This is a heavyweight.
Wilson gets the right hand free. Mayfield's been pumping rights from the beginning.
Yeah, hitting his helmet a lot. Now they're just going to grab. They're dead tired, and they'll say, all right, boys, 5-minute majors each. It sure looked like Mayfield instigated this fight because it happened in a hit in the neutral zone, and Tom saying, what did you do that for?
Carberry holding up 2 fingers like 2 for instigating.
Yeah, and there's the hit on Holmstrom. It's a beauty. Holmstrom didn't see him coming. Look at this, right there. As he kicked that puck wide, he had Lapierre and Wilson. He saw Lappy, but he didn't see Tom coming off the bench. And that's another big kabong, a game changer there by Wilson. Collects Holmstrom, and you'll see Wilson at the end of this.
For roughing, 5 minutes for fighting. Washington, 5 minutes.
Kicked away, and the rebound spilled out of there by Pellick. It's a 2-on-1 break. Horvat closing. Cross ice, Zizekas. Great stop there. Clay Stevenson.
That's all.
Strome will steer it. Ethan Frank blazing down the wing. Frank to the outside. Ethan Frank feeds. Sandin, great look. One more pass. It caroms in. Good things happen to good people. Nic Dowd.
Challenging the D, and then here comes the pass across off of D'Angelo's right skate boot and right past the goaltender Riddick. He was going across for Alex Ovechkin, but he gets the bounce he's looking at. I'm sure they're laughing about that on the bench, but Nic Dowd has made it a 2-goal game in favor of the good guys. They work for your bounces. You go to the net. You hang out there, and good things happen when you put
in comeback fashion. Trailed early. Barzal was on the board at this end of the rink in the first. Schaefer fires just wide. Stevenson never flinched. He didn't see it. John Carlson all the way! Yes! John Carlson from as deep as possible has made it 4-1.
Tonight, moving within 2 of the Islanders. What a goal right here. I mean, that's hard to do in any time. Even under no pressure, it's hard to do. Right into the middle of the net. The Caps are going to get 2 points here tonight at Capital One Arena. And look at the joy at Stevenson.
Capital One Arena happy. Washington, Downs, New York. by the final of 4-1.
Three-game winning streak for the good guys. Gotta like the way they played the last three.